CEO of Solavei, and I've got to tell you that I am so incredibly excited about being with all of you tonight. Across the United States, we have thousands upon thousands of Solavei members right now who have joined us for tonight's webinar call. This is being done live, where you can actually see right now some of the key slides and some of the key things that we're going to talk about here over the next few minutes. Those of you who are listening, thousands of you right now, is what I was just told, across the United States, who are listening to this via your phones. We're going to be as succinct as possible. This will be able to be seen. After this is over, you can go back to Solavei socials.com, socials at solavei.com, and be able to see this directly from your computer after this is over if you have any difficulty being able to see this. So we're really excited about being with you tonight. There is so much that we want to tell you here over the next few minutes, but what we can say is there is incredible momentum happening across the United States right now with Solavei. In fact, it was great. Many of you who have gone to the Solavei Facebook page today would have seen the article that came out in Engadget, and I can tell you over the last few weeks, the number of interviews that we've done from some of the largest publications across the country, those very things that you're seeing for the greatest news and announcements from technology and telecommunications, some of the leading business stories, right now keying in on the success of Solavei and what is right now happening with Solavei. Can any of you say tonight, less than 9 months since Solavei launched live across this country, can all of you say 200,000 members? Individuals who have not just clicked on a follow, click on a I just want to be a friend, or clicked on an invite to be a part of something that is coming in the future, but individuals who have in fact voted with their economics, voted with their belief in Solavei and the social commerce revolution. It's you that have created that momentum across the United States right now. And when you think about what we're in the middle of, and really we're on the very precipice of something that has never been done before, and over the course of the next few months, you're a part of that energy building, you're a part of that momentum building into September 21st, which is going to be our 1-year anniversary, and we're incredibly excited about all that is coming right now with that. You know, here over the next few minutes, we're going to give you a couple key announcements that I believe is going to enable every one of you who are part of Solavei today, literally the tens of thousands of you that every single day are sharing Solavei with those that are closest to them. In fact, I just got some of the most recent J.D. Powers information presented to me last Friday, and here's what's exciting about it. We were shown that last month we more than doubled the largest mobile operator in the United States by the number of social impressions on online and socially. Over 75 million impressions in just 1 month. Not only that, but Solavei today with a 97% net positive customer sentiment rating, which you're doing every day in building Solavei in a new way, not through retail locations, not through traditional media and advertising, but through your voice, through your social sharing, is what's making Solavei a company that's being talked about throughout the United States, and frankly now many throughout the world talking about what Solavei is doing. Well, one of the things I want to discuss with you tonight is something we are seeing a tremendous amount of success, and not only success, but fitting into the strategic plans of this company and what's happening over the course of the next 3 months as we take Solavei to every single city, major metropolitan across the United States, where people understand, know, and actually see and hear the brand Solavei. We began in the month of May with the very first of our Solavei 26-city takeover in Tulsa, Oklahoma. And just to let you know, the momentum was not just started and stopped. It actually started and has actually continued to build. In fact, in the month of May, in the city of Tulsa, Oklahoma, the members there had an over 100% increase in daily enrollments over the 60-day average that happened before. Well, that rolled into the month of June, where we announced and launched 3 key cities, the cities of Kansas City, Miami, and Dallas. I can tell you this, just already in the first 2 weeks, over a 30% increase in daily enrollments happening. Now, why is this happening? Well, there's 26 cities between now and September 21st that our objective is to create an amazing amount of momentum in each one of those cities with a high degree of focus that we here at Solavei from the corporate offices combined and aligned with our members in each one of those cities to elevate the intensity, to elevate the voice of Solavei in those markets. So when every single new member comes in, they're able to have their arms wrapped around what Solavei is and what Solavei is doing there in those markets. You know, you think about when a big brand goes into a local market, they will open up retail locations, they will train, they will teach, they will hire, they will put out marketing. Hopefully that 30 days later they got foot traffic coming in their stores. Well, do you realize we already today in each one of these 26 cities have thousands upon thousands upon thousands of members in each one of those cities? And what we're going to do is actually use this as we build into September 21st with key announcements that's going to happen on September 21st that will truly bring the social commerce revolutions to the forefront of every single person that is a part of Solavei. And on that day, on September 21st, it's going to be with very, very loud noise. We're 26 cities across the United States, and then with literally hundreds of more of towns and cities across the United States where the brand of Solavei is going to be known. And I encourage all of you to, for more information around this, that you can go to connect.solavei.com/city-takeovers. Again, that's connect.solavei.com/city-takeovers to get more information about this. And what's going to happen is next week on June the 26th, we're going to announce the next 6 cities. That'll be in the month of July. And so I encourage all of you to be keying into connect.solavei.com/city-takeovers. We see it. And this is where each person that's associated with the city takeovers, you're driving it. And I love seeing how many cars and how many, frankly, with cars and trains and automobiles, it seems like people are branding with Solavei, where our members are driving. I've heard so many, actually countless stories now of our members who have branded their cars and are daily seeing individuals coming up to them saying, what is Solavei? And more importantly, in the course of the month, seeing how many people, new members, are actually enrolling because they saw it on one of their cars. It's where our members are wearing Solavei every single day, where our members are wearing Solavei, being the brand of Solavei, and going to solaveigear.com and being able themselves to be able to have that individual ask them, what is Solavei? It's being the brand every day. It's sharing it. And we've built and created specific social tools specifically to each one of our city takeovers where you can use that information to be able to bring and invite new members into Solavei. That's why we're seeing the intensity, that's where we're seeing the yield being higher and higher every day with new members coming into Solavei. And I love being able to see some of the very things that Solavei, in fact, I was sitting down with one of the senior executives of T-Mobile this past week. We're talking about this, and it was like, you've got to be kidding me. You mean all of your members are starting to brand themselves? And it's so exciting to see, in city by city, whether it's the Solavei license plates, it's cars being branded, and we got a lot of this as part of the city takeovers where we, the company, are actually involving ourselves to lock arm in arm with you to brand Solavei in each one of your cities, to see the voice of Solavei expanded to everyone that comes in contact with it. Now, a lot of this is all building because we have so many things that's going to happen in the month of September. You know, we talked earlier about what's coming on September 21st is the Solavei Bash, and I got to tell you, I am so incredibly excited about this. This is going to be a birthday party of all birthday parties. This is our 1-year anniversary, and it's hard for me to believe that it's still been less than 9 months since we launched Solavei, and now to see the hundreds of thousands of people that are involved with Solavei who have said, I want to be a member of Solavei, and on September 21st is what's called the All-In Solavei Bash. And the question is, are you all in? Are you all into something that is going to positively impact millions of people's lives throughout this world? And it's because of each one of you that are today involved with Solavei, not just because of mobile service and $49 a month, unlimited text, data, voice, 4G nationwide, But more importantly, you're a part of a company that is changing how distribution is done. Yes, that $49 a month unlimited text, data, voice, 4G nationwide is the starting place today for you enrolling with Solavei. But really it's about being a part of something much bigger than that. A company that is really setting a new mark in how distribution is done, and more importantly, how individuals are the very reason why we believe that companies can become successful today. And it's Solavei that has started this social commerce revolution. Well, on September 21st, this is the All-In Bash. And on September 21st, all thousandaires and above that have made it by that position, by that rank, by July the 31st, are going to be invited to be with us here in Seattle for the live bash here in Seattle. And for those of you who are with us last year at our national launch on September 21st, we had CeeLo Green and just an incredible, incredible night launching Solavei live. This is going to be an amazing, amazing event. That's not just about us partying and having a great time, but it's really about us sharing that next strategic plan for our very first birthday, which will be launching us into our second full year. And what we're going to be announcing and what we're going to be bringing forward to all of our Solavei members is, I believe, something that will transcend anything that anyone has been involved with before that's a part of Solavei today. And I'm so excited to be able to, myself with the executive team here, to be able to do this live with all of our Solavei members that are thousandaires and above. And I so hope that you're there by that time. Now, here's what's exciting. And you think about the 26 city takeover and say, why is this so strategic? Well, here's what I believe can happen, and here's what I believe is going to happen. Because on September 21st, that live bash is going to also be broadcast live across the United States. I don't know what company you've ever been a part of that would, for its very first year event, to have over 15,000 people participating. So how are they going to be participating? Yes, we're going to be here live, an incredible, incredible event, but also across the United States, in those 26 cities where there's going to be between 300, 400, 500, 600, 700 people. I've already talked to some of the leaders in some of those cities. They're excited about having their Solavei bash, their all-in bash there in Tulsa, Oklahoma, in Kansas City, and in Dallas, and Miami, and Salt Lake City, and Boise, Idaho, and Miami, Florida. I can just go on, the cities that are going to be hosting their all-in bashes. It's on that day that we'll be live coming into those cities, but this is giving everyone an opportunity to be able to be right there in the local area and see something that can actually permeate every aspect of that city that they're in because of what's happening with Solavei. And we're expecting over 15,000 people to be viewing on that day the All-In Bash. You are not going to want to miss it, and have as many people a part of your network be a part of that, to be able to watch it live, to be able to experience it live, to be a part of your own local event tied into everything we're doing here in Seattle, Washington. Again, why the city takeover is so strategic to everything that's happening, building toward September 21st. And for those of you who between now and September the 1st, that get 3 trios, the very first 500 members are going to get the all-in Solavei Bash box. And this is packed with the things that you're going to want to have as you throw your own Solavei all-in bash party, and everything that's going to tie into our national event here. In fact, I was shown today by our marketing organization the things that's in this box, and gosh, I got to tell you, you want to be one of the very first 500 members to enroll 3 trios between now and September the 1st, so you can be a part of it as well. It's going to be an incredible, incredible time together, and we're going to put the things in your hands to even make it that much more exciting. So make sure you're marking your calendars for September the 21st and getting your trio so you can get your Solavei all-in bash box. Now, here's a big announcement. We're right now putting everything in place to build toward September because of what's going to happen. And here's what we're announcing tonight. Everyone between now, June the 17th and June the 30th, who enrolls as a social member is going to get $50 in cash put on your Solavei pay card. here's what you need to do, is you enroll as a Solavei member with service between June 17th and June the 30th. You activate your mobile service by July the 15th. Your mobile service and pay card remain active and paid through September the 12th. Then we're going to add $50 directly onto your Solavei Purple pay card. $50 in cash. Because that's what we're about. We're about positively impacting those who are part of Solavei. And again, there's something very strategic. And why that $50 on that pay card, you're going to want to have it there because of what's going to happen on September the 21st. So again, tonight, here's what we're putting out to every single Solavei member that's here today. Enroll someone between the 17th today and June the 30th. Those individuals that enroll are going to get $50 cash put on their Solavei pay card on September the 12th. If many of you remember last year, some of the things that took place have created incredible amount of enrollments. Now here's another thing that we're putting on top of this. For the 3 individuals, there'll be a leaderboard that goes up, and for the 3 individuals that actually enroll the most members, social members with service between now and June 30th, we're going to fly you in to be a part of the all-in bash on September the 21st. Your hotel, your airfare, you're going to be a part of an event, and I look forward to being with you here as we literally create history with what's going to happen on September 21st. So today it's now about going and getting your trios, getting as many individuals as you can in between now and June the 30th, and using this as your opportunity to go back to all of those individuals that you've introduced Solavei to. Now it's saying to them, Solavei, come in today, get $50 back on September the 12th. What mobile service provider is doing that? Well, you know what? We're not a mobile service provider. We're a social commerce company who is actually creating momentum throughout this country and positively impacting those members who are part of Solavei. Now, here's what we're doing. We're going to ratchet everything up, and beginning right now, you can actually go into Outreach Manager right now, and our share blast is kicking off as we speak. And here's what this is. Our biggest week of email sharing through Outreach Manager actually took place last year, where we had 75,000 outreaches take place in just a very short period of time. And you know what? We want to blow this out of the water. We've had hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of thousands of sharing that's taken place out of Outreach Manager. The biggest week so far has been 75,000 in 1 week, where people went into Outreach Manager and used it. And here's what our goal is. In the next 2 weeks, we want to share out of Outreach Manager over 200,000 outreaches. We're going to put the content in your hands to make it fresh, to make it vibrant. You can all go in right now. In fact, it's been loaded into the system, where all you have to do is now take the Cash Splash email content and then go back in and send it to all of your contacts to reignite the original conversations that you had. We're going to be loading additional content, email, graphics for you to be able to use to be able to share back again to those who have been introduced to Solavei and all the great things that are right now happening throughout the company and throughout the country. This has never been a better time to be a part of Solavei. And the building blocks that all of this is going to create as we move toward September, where truly the social commerce revolution ignites, blows up, because of what is being brought to all of our Solavei members. And I've been involved in some pretty strategic conversations over the course of the last couple of months. And the things that I believe is going to enable all of our members to see a lasting benefit, because one day you said yes to Solavei. You think about the tagline, Powered by Relationships. You think about the very vision that we have to positively impact millions of people's lives. There's never been a better time to be a part of Solavei, and there's never been a better time to share it, to wear it, to drive it, to live it every single day as we as a company march to 1 million members, and you have the opportunity to be the one who's actually making that happen. I want to thank all of you for being a part of this tonight. I encourage you to use this as your opportunity to create vibrancy within your network and to use it as an opportunity to share with everyone you know about Solavei and the lasting benefit that Solavei can bring them and those who are closest to them in their lives. Thank you so much for being a part of this tonight. I appreciate all of you. I thank you for being arm in arm as we march to 1 million members and as we are marching toward being all in on September the 21st. It's going to be great. God bless. Have a good night.